guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my video about newborn must-have items, and we have our special guest Ara here with us. She will be sticking around until she gets fussy and starts getting angry. Since she's holding it anyways. First item is Binkies. So Ara has multiple different Binkies, and in the beginning, in the newborn phase, she actually hated Binkies, like altogether. So it's only necessary if you want to introduce pacifiers to your child. And I think if you do want to, it's better to do so when they are younger. I know some people say that it's... Oh, you okay? Some people say that it's not good to introduce Binkies so early on because it could cause nipple confusion, which I have found out is not really true. So if pacifier is something that you do want to use with your child, I recommend introducing it early. Next item is something that Ara used up until she was rolling, and that is the... Oh, this is hard to hold while holding a baby. Okay. Oh, sorry, baby. That's the Dockatot, and this thing has been a lifesaver for us. We really liked it when she was still small and we were still swaddling her. It was... I mean, I don't know if that's the only reason she was sleeping so well, but I feel like in the newborn phase, she slept really, really good up until like her sleep regression hit. And from there on, I mean, it was like a whole different story. But up to that point, Ara was sleeping at least, I want to say 6 hours per night from the moment she was about 6 weeks, I think. Prior to that, you have to wake up your baby no matter what to feed every 2 to 3 hours as pediatrician recommended. I don't know if that's every pediatrician or if that varies, but our pediatrician at least recommended that. So we waited to let her sleep through the night. But yeah, I think Dockatot really helped. I know some people say it's not safe to do so, so use it at your own discretion. Don't take my advice. I mean, the only type of medical training I had was nursing school, but I'm not even a pediatric nurse, so don't take my review as medical advice. But we stopped using it once we stopped swaddling her because her face would be so close up against the raised edges, and it just wasn't the ideal situation for her anymore. But up till that point, we did use it every single night. So for Swaddle, we used the Ollie Swaddle until she started rolling. And my husband didn't really like this one because he felt like it was too tight on her, which, I mean, it could look like that. But when we did it right, it actually, I think it helped her sleep better. And what I liked about it is that you don't need to get multiple different ones on different sizes. You can literally just get one because it has such a long Velcro that you can get this and use it from the moment they're born up to that point they're graduating swaddles altogether. So definitely recommend the Ollie Swaddle. It is a little bit pricier, but hey, in the long run, you're gonna get more use out of it. And then next step would be have as many burp cloths as possible. Like, you can literally never have too much burp cloth. Right, Ara? Because when they're newborns, they will spit up left and right constantly. Like, you know, no matter how many times you burp your baby, like, they are gonna spit up again. So yeah, I would have multiple of these laying around. You can get like pack of 4 or 5 from Amazon for 20 bucks. We have like 20, I think. I would say get any type of white noise machine. This is the one that we use when we're traveling. It's called Roam, and it's super lightweight, so this is nice to travel with. But the one that we have for daily use, I will insert a picture of it somewhere. And that one has like a night light on it, and we like to use that night light when we are using the light like in the middle of the night and stuff. But during the newborn phase, we used it to turn it on while while I'm breastfeeding her in the middle of the night, because I didn't want to shine such a like bright flashy light at her face. So that came in super duper handy. So it's kind of like a dupe for the Hatch sound machine. So yeah, but it's for the fraction of the price. So I would definitely check that out if you are on the budget. Next item I recommend would be a electric nail file. This one was from Amazon. Yeah, this is from Amazon, and you can find a whole bunch of different ones like these on Amazon. I mean, they got like so many different brands, but all have the same capabilities. It has different settings. This one has 2 different settings, 1 and 2, and then all it does, it just files the nails. I think this is way better than clipping nails, because clipping baby nails are kind of scary, to be honest. So the next item I want to recommend is um, nasal suctioning tool. So this is an electric nasal suction, and we've had this probably since she was, I want to say like 6 to 7 weeks. So up until that point, we were using the nose Frida, and honestly, I think it does the job. It gets the job done. But if there's a less painful way to do something for your baby, why not, right? So this one is just like an electric section. So there's a button here, and then there's 3 different settings. And most of the times we don't even use the 3rd setting. We just go to the 1st or the 2nd, and then it suctions everything that we need out. And nasal passages need to be really clear when they're newborns, because they don't know how to breathe with their mouth yet. So if their nasal passages are completely blocked, then they might suffocate. So I think having something like this is actually really, really important. It was about $30, I believe, and it's probably one of the best investments that I made when it comes to like, you know, little tools that'll help you out. Next one is these muslin material blankets. So in the beginning, like, we kind of used these as swaddles too, because we didn't want to overheat our baby. But now we just kind of throw this into our stroller whenever we're going on walks, or whenever we go on car ride. I'll keep one of these in the car too. I think it's just the best when you live in an area that has normally, you know, warm temperature. So for us, I live in California, and it doesn't really get too cold over here. So something like this really, really helps. We were gifted a lot of really thick blankets. Those are great, but it's just too much most of the times. So the muslin blankets are definitely a must-have for me. The next item that I want to recommend is this baby carrier by Infantino. And this one is probably one of the cheaper baby carriers out there. And we've tried all kinds. We've tried like high-end baby Bjorn. There's just so many, and we've tried baby wraps, you know, and they just didn't work out for us. But this one it's structured, but it's not bulky, and the fabric is really, really soft, and it's kind of like on the more flimsier side without it being unsupportive. And it has been really, really helpful and really, really useful, and especially it being like, I believe this is under $30, which is insane for a baby carrier, because all baby carriers are so expensive. But my baby loves being in it. I love wearing it because it gives me enough back support, so I don't feel so much weight dragging me down. And it's just been really great. So I mean, that just goes to tell you, you know, it's not necessarily the price that determines the quality of the product. Okay, so next product is my Boppy Pillow. This guy, I really, really wish I knew better and took this to the hospital with me when I was giving birth, because it is so helpful when you're breastfeeding. I feel like once you start using a Boppy Pillow to breastfeed, like, you just can't go back. to using whatever it is used to support your baby's head. So the only regret I have is not getting enough covers. I wish I had more than one cover for this, and you know, I think that would have been really, really helpful when I needed to wash it, because like I said, with the burp cloths, babies throw up a lot and it gets on the cover of Boppy too. So yeah, I would recommend definitely having an extra cover for that, and it would be very handy. Okay, so that is all for my top 10 baby newborn products. These were just my must-haves. By no means, you do not need to have every single one of them. Just take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research. But I personally really loved watching these videos when I was pregnant, and since I'm a new mom, it was just really helpful to see other moms' insights. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I will be back with more videos very soon. And if you like these type of videos, please subscribe and like this video. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And I'm going to link all the products in the description box. And until next time, bye!